Hello everybody, welcome one and all. It's time for our fitness Pilates class this slightly gloomy Thursday morning. So welcome everybody. As you can see, we're going to be on the floor, so we're not going to be standing today. Don't let that fool you. I will work you nice and hard. Hello Anne-Marie, good morning. So I've got my hand weights and I've got my band so that we can use that for stretching towards the end. Hello Kathy. And we're going to do our usual, so it's a 30-minute class with that 5 minutes relaxation at the end. And this is of course the class which is not for absolute beginners. Morning Carolyn, good morning Deb, good morning Joan. So if you're an absolute beginner, love to have you in class, but go and look at my Pilates for all before you try this one. Hello Sam, good morning, good morning. Okay, so we are going to start kneeling today, which we don't usually do. Now, if kneeling's not your thing, so the kind of kneeling position I'm going to ask for is this. So I'm sitting right back on my heels, my feet are extending, and this is a big stretch. Some people I know can't do that, they have to sit like this, which you could do, or you could kneel, or you could just stand. So, you know, don't feel fixed with me. Good morning, Pauline, good morning, Bernie, how's things, Bernie? Good morning. Who else I missed there? Good morning, Jean. No, Jim. Gonna have to have words with Jim when I see him again. Right, okay, we're gonna get going, everybody. Hello, Paula. So, sitting like this after a while does make your legs go numb and your feet go numb, so it won't do it for ages, so don't worry. First of all, give your shoulders a nice roll back. Lengthen through your crown. Activate those stomach muscles. I'm just gonna have a little lean to the side and back in. So you could sit cross-legged if you prefer, you can kneel, you could stand and do your side bends. I wouldn't expect your hands to touch the floor if you were standing, obviously. That would make you some kind of contortionist. One more. Good, and then we're going to rotate. Arms up, little twist, middle, twist, middle. So just the first few minutes, waking things up, getting our bodies going this morning. One more. Good, okay. So I want your arms up lovely and high for me. Bring them down, push them up. And again, bring them down, push them back up. Let's make it a bit quicker. So it's down, up. That's it. And again. Good. Leave the hands here, open them wide, sweep in and out. So I'm letting my chest move, let my back flex through. Good. Two more. One more. Excellent. So just bring yourselves up, let those feet get a bit of blood to them. We can do the next section kneeling, or you can go back down where you were. Same thing. So I'm going to start with our side bends. A little bit harder when you're kneeling, because you're trying to keep your body nice and still. That floor seems an awful lot further away. Two more to go. One more. Rotation. So this time, arms out lovely and wide. We're going to twist, come back in. So now we're trying to keep those arms straight. Imagine you've got like a broom handle, one hand to the other, around the back of your neck. So you're not doing this. Don't break your broom. Two more. One more. Lovely. Arms up lovely and high. Breath in. Bring them down. Push them up. So I'm bringing down. This is our VW move. We've done it lots of times before. Two more. One more. Lovely. And then it's a sweep. Sweeping in and out. Change which hand's on top. So you're not always doing the same thing. Two more. One more. Good. Well done. Okay. So I'm just going to turn the music up a little bit because I can't actually hear it. It's useful for me to hear the beats. Okay, well done everybody. So we're going to do a little bit of work for our hips, some lunging and kneeling stuff. If you'd rather kneel on a cushion, that's fine. If you find the whole kneeling thing too much, go back to standing, give me some roll downs. Everybody else, one leg, long way forward. Remember this one. Lean in, then come back, then lean in. Those of you who joined me for the complete conditioning class on Wednesday, I can really feel my legs from that. I don't know if you can. I know me and Rachel have been chatting, Rachel, this morning, and we are both feeling it. So this is to help us stretch through a little bit. Good, let's change legs. Try not to put your hand down if you can help it. Other leg comes forward. Let's go down, bring it back. So when we're doing the class today, always, always, always listen to what your body's telling you. If you get that sour pain, we talked about that, didn't we, yesterday? If you get that sharp, sour pain, have a rest. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, so we're going to go back to that first leg again. Now this one's challenging. What I'd recommend, if you've got a chair near you, have that chair, because you might need it to help your balance. Okay, we're going to take 1 foot forwards, not quite as far as last time. I'm going to try and get a hold of that foot behind us. Now, that worked for me today. Quite often I fall flat on my face. I'm putting my stomach muscles in. I'm not looking at the camera because I will fall over. See if you can hold this. This is a fabulous thigh stretch. If you can't do it, just hold it. Just lean through to those stretches we did a moment ago. Good, well done, release that foot down. I managed to look at you without falling over. Other side. So your leg on the easiest way to get it to begin with is just try and get around the ankle and turn towards the camera now, but then I turn my chest towards my front leg. And it is hard. See if you can put it in a bit more. Oh, that's an almighty stretch, but still it's that sweet stretch. Not sour, it's not making my face screw up into a ball, not quite. A little bit longer. Oh, well done, release your leg down. Bring yourselves back. How was that, everybody? Going to do a little bit of down dog work now. We're going to move in and out of down dog and plank quite quickly for mobility and fluidity. So if you want to do it slower, of course you can. So get yourself set up for your down dog. So fingers nice, widely spread. Tuck your toes down, up into down dog, and then back down to your knees. Up into down dog, back down to your knees. Good. Now I want you to give me another one. Hold it a little bit longer. Push those heels down. Now come back down to your knees. I'm going to show you how I'm going to change it. We're going to do that. We're going to crouch. And then we're going to go back to down dog. And then you're going to come and crouch. And then you're going to go back to down dog. So you can see it's quite different. It's that little hold. I'm sitting back and I'm going to push back to down dog. Give me 4 more. Down dog. 3 more. Down dog. 2 more. Down dog. My knees are cracking beautifully. 1 more. Down dog. Hold your down dog. And then bring yourselves down and have a little rest. Give those wrists a shake out. I don't have to take my glasses off. No, nothing about. Now we're going to add a little move into this, and I'm just going to demonstrate it for you. So, I'm going to be in down dog. We're going to be in our crouch, and then I'm going to get you to bring a leg forward. Now, you don't have to do it in that one movement. The little crouch will help. So you might want to have like a little bounce. What you can do is just go to your knees and bring your leg forward. Okay, so you don't have to do that sort of pounce forwards, but if you can, have a go. So let's go down dog. Down dog. Little crouch. Leg comes forwards. Yeah? And we're going to hold that lunge. By all means, put your knee down behind you if you want to. Now we're going to bring our back leg in. So, I hope you can still see me. So I'm now in the bottom of my roll down. Okay, hold it there for me. Take one leg back behind again. Into that lunge. Yeah? And then guess what? I want you to get your other foot back. So take it back into that crouch and then into down dog. I know it's a lot to take on, guys, so we'll go through it together again a few times. So first of all, crouch. One leg comes through. Hold it there. Other leg comes in. Bottom of your roll down. One leg goes back out again. Back into lunge. Now this is the hard bit, I think, is getting this leg back. So you can just put your knee down to bring that leg round. Or you kind of give it a bit of a, ooh, and into that crouch, and then into your down dog again. It's like a twister, isn't it? Let's go again, breath in. Crouch. Lunge through. Hold. Other leg comes in, bottom of your roll down. One leg goes back. Other leg goes back into crouch. And you go back to your down dog. If you weren't warm before, you should be warm now. Let's do this one last time. crouch. Leg comes through, lunge. Foot comes in, bottom of your roll down. One leg goes back, lunge. Other one comes back into crouch, down dog, hold. So hold your down dog. You can hear me puffing, sorry guys. Hold yourself in your down dog, breathe in, drop into your heels, push your chest back towards your thighs. Believe me, this bit's over, so don't worry. Knees come down. Oh, how was that? Any of you have done yoga in the past? That's a section stolen from sun salutations. You may have recognised it. Well done, everybody. We are now going to go onto our backs. So nice and gently, round we come. If you've got your hand weights, grab those one either side. Oh, down we go. Good work, everybody. I'm worn out now. You lie down. And I'm having one. So let's get our neutral spine in place. Stomach muscles are pulled in. Remember, you're not pushing your back down. You're not lifting your hips up. You're in that middle place. Arms are relaxed down beside you. Breath in. Single leg extensions. Now, if you have got your hand weights, get a hold of those. Because we're going to add an opposite arm overhead and then it back in. Overhead, back in, overhead. Now I want you to really imagine that you are lengthening your bodies, particularly your legs, as far as they can. So I'm going to point my feet for a little bit now. I'm going to point my toes. That's it. Now keep the legs going, but I want both arms to go. So both arms and back down. Now if you're using hand weights, this is quite hard to control, isn't it? It's good for those arms. I'm still pointing my toes. Give me 4 more. 3 more. 2 more to go. 1 more. Lovely. Pop those weights down for a minute because we're going to have to get hold of a knee. Take a hold of one of your knees. Pull it in. Other leg extends just above the floor. Breath in. Change your legs over. And again. Now sometimes we get cramp in our feet, don't we? If you've got cramp in your feet, just relax your foot. So don't worry about the pointing. If you can point, that would be lovely. Now when we see this sort of move done often in Pilates videos, they kind of have one hand to the ankle and it looks very pretty. Doesn't make an awful lot of difference, but if you would like to do that, then you are welcome to. Give me another 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Give your knees a little hug in. Super. So we're going to add into it this time. The leg's going to go out. It's going to go up to 45 degrees, back down, back in. Then we're going to swap over. Breath in. Off we go. Leg goes out, 45, down, back in. Other leg, out, 45, back. Now what I'd like you to do if you can, is lift your head and shoulders now up into a sit-up. See if you can keep that position. If it's too much for you, pop your head back down. Now I've changed it slightly, so now is why one leg comes in, the other one heads out. Yeah, so making it a little bit quicker. I'm breathing as best I can. One option if you're getting a stiff neck is just put one hand behind your head and the other hand can travel between each knee. Because it doesn't matter, guys. We're not trying to do some kind of formation Pilates where we all do it exactly the same. You can use your creativity a bit as well. Let's go for 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Oh, well done, everybody. Bring those knees in for me. Give it ankles a little roll round. Oh, back round the other way. Good stuff. Okay. Now we're going to start making it a little bit harder. We're going to do 2 legs going out at the same time. We're going to start with the legs going quite high. So bring head and shoulders off the floor. Arms up, legs up, everything down. Arms up, legs up, everything down. Now what you can start to do is open up a little bit. So now my legs are going further away from my middle and my arms are going further. But listen, don't be a starfish. I don't want any of this. No, that's not the move. Keep those legs hip width apart. And again. Good. Back to our single extensions. Out and in. So do you remember this one? This is at the beginning, wasn't it? Now, as your legs are working quite quickly, tempting to forget about your tummy. Have your tummy muscles in? Okay, let's go to the leg. Out, up, down. Out, up, down. And if you prefer one of these moves, you stick with it, it's fine. Okay, legs both in. We're going to go up to the air. Up, up, down, down. Now, I've got my head and shoulders down for now. If you want to have them off the floor, of course you can. How a bit wider. Oh. Give me 2 more of those. 1 more. Good stuff, everybody. Have a little rest. We're going to do that sequence one last time through. You've got your weights here. You could use those for that extension, but just be careful because they make it a lot harder. Okay, so do you remember how we started? 1 knee in. We're going to do an exchange over. Swap over. Swap over. Head and shoulders off the floor if you want to. That pretty hand position if you fancy it. You don't have to. It's not that relevant. Good. This time the leg's going to go out. It's going to go up, down and in. Out, up, down. Now my neck and shoulders are getting a bit uncomfortable, so I've put my head back down to the floor. Check I've still got my tummy on strong. Good. Let's go both arms and legs up. Up, down. What about the option with those weights? Up, down. Bit bigger. Whoa. I'm feeling that this morning. Can we do 4 more? Go on, give it a go. 4. Back in. Keep your back safe, everybody. If you're feeling at all twingy, stop it now. 2 more. Last one. Oh. Good work. I'm going to put my weights down. Well done, everybody. Have a little stretch out. Maybe give your hips a little rock side to side. Well done, everybody. Okay, so we're going to do some supine twists now. I'm going to change it a little bit. I want your arms out nice and wide for me. Breathe. Both legs are going to go to the side, but look. So I'm doing a little circle with that top leg. So it's just a little round and back. Doesn't matter which way you go. Good. Everything back over. The other way, make sure you don't kick the furniture. I think I am going to. So it's a little circle round. And that circle round is just increasing the body weight. So you're twisting and you're adding a little bit of intensity. Good. Let's go again. Over you go. So I did, I'm going to reverse it. I don't know which way I did it. So you're kind of pedaling. Do you feel that it's a little bit more difficult? Yes. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Over we go. Again, don't kick the furniture. And let's pedal that. Oh no, I did kick it. I'm going to have to really watch where I'm putting my leg. Ooh, yeah, don't want to hit my toe. Don't want to be in pain. 1 more. Well done. Everything back to the middle. Knees into chest. Oh, good work. So we're going to do supine twist again, but now we're going to have those legs up. Arms out nice and wide. Just take the legs over and then bring them back. So we're not going to pedal just now. Legs go the other way. Now some of us like to make it harder because you're mad. So you might want legs in tabletop. You might even think, oh, I'm going to really go for it this morning. Why not? In which case, legs straight up in the air. I'm going to go back for my nice little bent legs again. That's it. Tummy muscles pulled in. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 2 more. 1 more. Oh, good. We're almost done with the supine twist, everybody. We're going to have another little go at those pedals, but I am going to keep my feet flat. Sometimes you see it with legs in the air, but I always think that's a bit extreme. Legs over, get settled. Doesn't matter which way you bring that leg. Harder option, you make it a longer leg. Smaller option, make it a smaller move. Or easier option, 2 more. 1 more. Good. Tummies as you draw yourself back in. Danger zone for me. I've got to watch that furniture. Circle that leg. Well done, everybody. 2 more. 1 more. Everything comes back into the middle. And we're going to do just a lovely twist, which we're going to hold. So for this one, your right leg over your left. You know this, don't you? Both legs head off down towards your left. Yeah, so. You know you've gone the right way because both feet will have a chance of touching the floor. And we are going to take the other way anyway, so don't stress. Now, once you're here, exhale. Let the stretch happen. You'll notice my legs slightly sort of travel apart from each other. That's fine. That's because I'm relaxing them. Good, well done. Keep it there. Okay, now we're going to bring the legs back to the middle, but keep them together. Don't let them unfold. And we're going to take them the other way. Ooh. So you're very unlikely to get both feet to the floor here. In fact, I'd probably suggest you don't even try. We don't want to break anybody. But you've got a lot more pressure on this hip. Do you feel it? Because this leg here is weighting down the lower leg. So if you don't like it, go back to the side. Oh, keep it there a little bit longer. I know you guys can bear a strong stretch. Everything back to the middle. Oh, good. Let's cross over. So take both feet down so they can touch the floor. And that's the same way you just went. Yeah, you're repeating that direction. You're thinking that feels a bit weird. Tummies are on, but you're going to relax. How about your buttocks? What about my buttocks? Have you unclenched them? I don't want to have to come and check, but just release them. Okay, everything back to the middle, and then without changing this leg position, take them over the other way. And like I said, you won't get both feet to the floor here. It's quite uncomfortable, so we were talking yesterday about sweet pain and bitter, sour pain. And the sweet pain, I'm getting sweet pain here. I can feel a big old stretch. Not so much pain as intense sensation of stretching, which does make me slightly frown. If it was a sour pain, it would be very sharp and it would make me pull away from it. Like you're sort of touching something hot, it makes you pull away. You don't want that second kind of pain. So if you're feeling that pain, get out of that position now. Oh, everything back to centre. Draw your knees in. Give them a nice little bounce. So, little bounce. Oh, I like this strap. Little bounce. Good, well done. Roll onto your side, up to sitting. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of our mermaid pose. Couldn't think of the name of it then. Hello, Felicia. Good morning. You've been here for ages, I know. I just spotted your name because I put my glasses on. So, mermaid position. Also called 99. One foot in front, straight across. Other leg behind is tucked. Now, for some of us this can't work. You might need to do that. Just fine. Now, if you're in your 99 position, if I could do this really well, if I could, my back would be straight. But can you see how it's bent? So some of you, I'm hoping, can be there. I can just about hold you there for a minute, not even that, a few seconds, before this hip cries. So I have to release that now, because that's gone really numb. So get as close as you can do without that sour pain. And we're going to lean over, and then bring ourselves back again. So just lean down, and back up. Use your stomach muscles. Maybe an arm over, and back. And again, arm over, and back. Good, let's just have 2 more. Don't worry if one buttock is flying off the floor, it's okay. And again. Good. And now you're going to look like you've swooned. I want you to bring your hands forward. And just bring your chest as close down to this thigh. Doesn't matter if you're slightly to the right or left of it. Just have a little swoon. Head's coming down towards the floor. And just let yourself settle there. And this is a nice little stretch right through those hips. Bottom stretch as well. Up you come. Well done. Out of that position. Round we go. And again, see if, I'm even worse this side on. See if you can straighten yourself. That's better. Straighten that body up. I can get my hand underneath that buttock. You shouldn't. You should be able to have both buttocks firmly on the floor. Okay, once we're there, we'll stretch over and back. Exhale. There's a nice message from someone, but I can't quite read it, so I'll read it in a minute. Exhale with one move. Inhale with the other. Use your stomach muscles, everybody. And again. Yes, nice. And we're going to swoon again. So turn towards your thigh. Bring your chest down. And see if you can let the body settle. So I can feel a really big stretch in the hip under this leg here. So the leg that I'm kind of lying over. So again, hold it there for me. Breathe. A little bit longer. Lovely. Up you come, everybody. Legs out in front. We're going to do a little bit of upper body now. Not too much, so don't get stressed about it. Okay. Legs out in front for me. I want you to lean yourself forward. You can tuck your chin as you go. And just let your backs of your legs, ooh. Yeah, I can feel that. Let them stretch through. And then hands behind. Bring those knees up. Lift your bottom off the floor. Hold it. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see better what I'm doing. So we're here. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to step one leg forwards. Bring it back. So nice little bit of shoulder work. If it's too much for you, don't do it. Just continue stretching forward. Here we go. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring yourselves up again. And then chin tucks, forward we go. And this is an almighty stretch down the back of those legs. Head and shoulders are relaxed. Oh, take it to a point where you can feel that stretch, but it doesn't make you want to cry. Good, back you come. Then do that back support again. This time one leg out. And wait, see if you can lift your hips. Lift those hips, hold. Good, bring yourself down. Can we do the other leg? Out it goes, lift the hips. Really try and lift the hips up, looking up towards the ceiling. Down you come. Good, let's go forwards again. Tuck your chin, take yourself down. Ooh. Elbows are heavy. Head and shoulders are heavy. Back of the legs going. Oh. Tiny bit longer. And I'm going to try a double leg stretch for our back support. So both hands behind you, both legs are straight, lift up, and then come down, and lift up again, and come down. One more time, lift up, come down. Fantastic, that's not easy, is it? And again, finishing off with the head and shoulders sort of sunk forwards, like you've had a couple too many sherries. So just lying yourself, sitting yourselves there. Fantastic. Gently and controlled roll back. All the way down. Bringing one knee, then the other into chest. Give them a big pull in. If you can add it, that would be great. And tucking in your head so you make yourself into a little ball. Pull those knees in more. Excellent. Feet to the floor. Have a stretch out for me. Well done, everybody. Well, that was a tough one. There's some tough bits in there this morning. We are going to go to our relaxation now. Let me come and see you. Oh, Lorraine saying she's 10 minutes in, didn't make it for the start. That's okay. Don't worry, Lorraine. Glad you're here. Okay, we're going to go to our relaxation now. So, get yourselves nice and comfortable. Find a comfortable position. You don't have to lie down, you can just sit in a chair, it's fine. If you're a bit chilly, get your blanket. I'm going to put my favourite little relaxing piece on. Maybe that one. Oh, I like this one better. Right, everybody, so get yourselves comfy. Lie down, close your eyes. I'm going to close my eyes and get my blanket actually. And I want you to try your best to let go. And the body is sometimes quite easy to let go, but the brain not so. So while you're lying here now, it's only 4.5 minutes. So use that time to be at peace. Do not start thinking about what's happening next. It doesn't matter. Allow yourself to settle. With each exhale, you sink down a little deeper. With each inhale, you lift a bit. And then as you exhale, you sink and breathing out lovely and long and slow. Have a little stretch out now, everybody. Stretch out those arms and legs. Really enjoy that. Oh, big stretch through. And then nice and gently draw your knees up. Probably need to take my blanket off, which is a shame because it was very cosy under there. Give those knees another little hug in. I quite like to rotate the knees round, just suits me, but do what works for you. That's it. And roll onto your side. Up to sitting, kneeling is fine. Doesn't really matter which you do. Big breath in, reach up. Exhale. And again, big breath in. and exhale. Fabulous. Very, very well done, everyone. Challenging. The Fitness Pilates is a challenging class, so if you felt you had to miss a few bits out, it's not a problem. Don't worry. It's about just doing what you can do. So don't feel that you in any way failed if you had to miss out a few of those lunges, because they were quite tricky, weren't they? And we are going to go on to our next class in about 10 minutes, which is our bite-sized strength. It's legs. So like our legs weren't tired enough from Wednesday, we're going to do some more leg work. And that's going to be a 15-minute class at 10:15. We're going to do quite a bit of stretching as well in that one. So it will be legs, but it will also be leg stretches for those of us who are aching. So thank you for joining me. Thanks, Anne-Marie and Peter. Thanks, Joan. And I'll see you all in a minute, I hope. Bye.